Hello, hello, how you doing? Remember that today it's Friday Live and it's a free service day. You guys could have the opportunity to ask questions. You guys request for healing. The whole transmission will stream healing. This is normally how I do it, only if you request it. We could do order readings and we're gonna do a short transmission if you are open in a few minutes to start the day. Thank you so much for your stars. I appreciate. I use this money to pay someone who helps me to edit the recordings on YouTube, so you guys have the most quality of recording that you can use all the time. And at the same time, the ones that support me and Facebook, I appreciate. I think it's like $1 a month. You guys have exclusive videos that lasted like 30 days and then they are erased, but all supporters have 20% in every service. I so appreciate the ones that do it. I use this money for whatever I need, like another microphone. And remember that I want to do a healing course. I think it's going to be around Mother's Day, a little bit before or a little bit after. I'm going to post it and I'm gonna publish it so you guys know, and it's going to be open for anyone. If you guys would like to donate with stars or PayPal or anything, it will be welcome. If you can donate, it's okay too. So I'm going to do it. I think it's going to be Saturday, so the ones all over the world, because I have clients from Australia, from Europe, and from America as well, could participate if you want. Is going to be around 3 hours or so, and we will activate the healing, and it's going to be physical healing. If you have already Reiki or are pranic healer or quantum healer or anything, you guys name it, you could upgrade what you already have. If you don't have, it's going to be alike to a Reiki activation. For the ones that don't know Reiki, it is a very simple and easy way to practice hands and healing. Normally, it came from our ancient ancestors, and by the Master Reiki Dr. Usui, he was asked once, how do you think, is it true that Jesus healed people? And do you think, is it true that Buddha killed people? So he researched, and the legend says, at least the history that I know, that he meditated like for 21 days without stop. Kana Buddha has a legend that he did the same under a tree, and whenever they came out of those quarantine meditation time, Dr. Usui came with the Reiki symbols. I'm not going to do Reiki because it will need material for us to be given and stuff like that, and because it's going to be open, and it's part of what I ask myself, what I can do for the people that support me, that I learn along with you guys. Each course that I do, I practice with each of you, and I'm so grateful to have this type of profession, because I feel like I grow and you guys grow with me. And today I want to talk about how we can return to unconditional love. It's a lot of things going on, and the ones that would like to participate in that free healing, that could be open for donation or not, like it doesn't matter. Just stay in tune and check on the calendar. I believe it's going to be in 2 Saturdays or 3, but it's going to be posted, so don't worry about it. The ones that are with me in the Way Shower class, God, girl, you do a lot of things. Yes, I do a lot of things. We start this Monday with a new material that is all about the physical body, and I love how deeper guys had taken me into this material, and at the same time we will work with divine feminine, divine masculine, recalibrate and activate that divine feminine blueprint, that it is the aspect of the energy that allows healing to come through, right? And if you guys have any questions, if I haven't set our one-on-one, please contact me. Thank you so much, Salem. I appreciate you meditate every day with me, and I want you to know. Good morning, Lily. Thank you so much for being here. And I did a video from the question that you had, but if you wanna ask again, I can talk a little bit because it's related to return to love. Please let me know if the sound is good. Let me see if I can already see your comments in my phone. And I wanted to say that where I live, at some point, it was a little bit dangerous. It was a lot of people being assaulted. So people figure out that if they have dogs, dogs will make noise, so we will know if we need to feel safe. And that worked out for a while, because then dogs and cats multiply, and then some of those dogs were actually from the streets, so no one was taking care of them. And then we decided to reunite all together in my group of houses. I don't know how that will work in English. And we now pay like $20 a month. And we actually, because not everyone wanted to participate because of quarantine, I don't have job, economy, whatever, but the ones that we participate said, it doesn't matter, whoever could, whoever cannot, it's okay, but we're going to do it anyway for the highest good of all. And we close the group of houses and put like a thing that lifts up when you enter. And now, after that, no one else has been robbed. Thank God, it's safe, but we keep the dogs. So I'm sorry that sometimes we have dogs barking. It isn't my dog. I don't have dogs, but my neighbors do have. And dogs have the beautiful, innate capacity to try to put everyone else safe, and we appreciate that. So if they bark, I'm so sorry, but I'm manifesting a new home to live, and I think that's going to be next year. So let's see if the universe conspire with me. And with that, I wanted to go with your questions, but first of all, I would like to do an invocation, if that makes sense. Please type your questions, healing questions for you guys. Share with me where you're from, what's going on in your life. Maybe someone else has the same question. Maybe we can all support each other. That's so good. And I wanted to invoke each of your higher self to assist me. So every and each of us allow healing and unconditional love to come through, so we can bring relief, relaxation, maybe a message of knowing through whatever we exchange. And at the same time that we can breathe seeds of love that can grow and spread between all of us for the highest good of all. And whoever needs healing, it just transpire from whatever word and the space that I have. So you just can type it, you receive it, you can set your intention, and then I will do a few minutes of light language at the end. I have been working with Divine Mother and the pink ray, and it has been very helpful for the whole eclipse season and all of the things that we're all going through and lots of changes. I know how we turn to love when someone happens to me that it isn't pleasant, that is not closely remote aligned to love. And for me, I do pray, set intentions, affirmations, mantras, whatever you want to call it, every morning. I don't leave bed if I don't set my intention. And normally my intention is going to be something like higher self, please take command. I don't know how this go, but I'm willing to be whatever I'm meant to be, whatever choice I need to do, whatever person I will encounter, whoever connects with me for any service. I hope that I'm ready to give what they need, and that the exchange, we can both learn and grow in the synchronicity of life, in where I give and receive what it's meant to be for that day, for that moment in time, and then all of the things that I don't know how to do yet, that I'm in the process, that I'm learning, I give it to God, higher self, and then normally I will say something like, I trust you, will guide me, will show the light on me on the areas that I'm still trying to figure it out. And then I go throughout my day, and normally I will just send light through whatever post from that I did, encounter anyone, from wherever session I will had, whatever person I will meet while I'm driving, or in Walmart, or in the school, or in yoga, or whatever activity I will do. During the day, I will take advantage of every space I have for myself, whether I am in a line to the ATM, whether I am going to pay my groceries, whether that I'm driving, to connect, to bring higher self in, to reset my intentions, to breathe in and out, and to recharge. So I'm not full empty, I'm not half empty, I'm half full. And I ask for a correction for whatever I could have been streaming unconsciously that I don't know. Normally I set boundaries with guys. I don't listen to people's thoughts unless I'm in a session. I don't see their auras. I don't see their guys. It's none of my business if they have entities, if they are going through a divorce. It's their own space. And the fact that I can read minds sometimes, or I can see auras and guys and stuff, it did not give me the permission to be intruding someone else's energy unless I'm in a session. And I will always ask, and we don't love healing, I will always, because I think it's like for courtesy, not because I wouldn't do it, because I have the capacity to do it, but I think it's like for polite. Like, for example, you're not going to serve a drink from the people without asking if you're invited to your house. Would you like to drink something? What would you like to drink? I can offer you a tea, a coffee, or whatever. Like, for example, for courtesy rules, normally wouldn't talk about religion or politicians. Who do you vote? How much do you earn? Why are you so fat? Or things like that. And we could do those things. But I feel like there is like some courtesy boundaries that I do according to my morals. Like, for example, I do said that everyone else that listen to my meditations can have healing if they request it. Not for me, from my spirit guides that are all of you guys, including my guys, like all together in the collective. So for me, when I do my own healing, I share it with whomever, whatever requested, from the healing circle or from my friends, only if it's meant to be, only if higher self needs, only if it's requested. But I just like put it that out there. And this is how I balance my day, so the majority of the time I feel like I am in the right side, doing the right thing at the right moment. Of course, I'm going to have back and forth contrast moments where I will feel that something is rude to me, that someone is mean. Sometimes like even clients or my daughter, because they're teenagers, or my family, of my mom. But when I can hold the space for someone that wronged me, that it doesn't affect me, we both heal. But if I don't hold the space and I feel triggered like the victim, that person will trigger whatever wound that I'm vibrating from childhood, from another timeline, from my ancestors, that by me feeling the victim or wrong or anything, I'm gonna like, so I'm gonna close myself to the connection, and I'm gonna create a block, a shield, because I don't know how to deal with it. and that is going to be there energetically until whomever fix it, bouncing that darkness back and forth, being multiplied. And then, because already happened to me, maybe I'm gonna be attacked by an entity, and I'm gonna say, that person attacked me, and then I'll realize that it was my own darkness that I sent before because I felt wrong the other day, and because that thing came back to me multiplied, I will say, oh, that bitch. But I'm not taking responsibility for my own energy that I place into that connection, that moment, that day, in church, in the bank, in the school, with my kids, or whatever. So sometimes I don't do it correctly, but that's fine. I'm learning how to. I'm in the process, but whatever I can, I go present. Okay, where I am, where it's everyone else. What do I need to do? And then if I need to ground, take 20 minutes break, breathe, put a Freddie Mercury song or something that will uplift me, and then sing for a while, and then forget about what I don't know what to do. I can shift the frequency from feeling wrong to feeling right. And when I don't know what to do something that it's every day, I'll just give it to higher self. Okay, higher self, I'm gonna try not to worry about it. You fix it and let me know what I could do, right? But sometimes I have my own processes, and those persons have their own processes. What if I don't know that that person has kidney stones and is in pain? That's why she was a bitch with me in the back and rude. And I was like, if that person hurt, normally we hurt back. It's kind of like instinct, like a reaction. But I don't know what that person is going through, but that person doesn't know what I'm going through. So if there are certain places, certain people that tend to lower us back, set boundaries. Avoid those places until you can go without not feeling impacted. Sorry, a call. Until you can go without feeling impacted for whatever may arise. Because we're all going through a lot. Isn't only me that I'm affected because of the equinox, the eclipse, and the solar flare or whatever? We all have something. Maybe someone is heartbroken. Maybe someone is going to lose a job. Maybe someone has any disease. And when I can be kind with myself, I am also kind with others. And at the same time, it's nothing wrong is one day I react that I'm wounded, that I feel upset for something, because maybe it will allow me to go within and learn something. Maybe I should have go to yoga first before going to the school into the meeting of all fathers and then feel tired or something. Even bad things that happen will give us wisdom if we shift into what's being right and what's being wrong. Trust that God knows why I put it there, so I can hold the space instead of just feeling like I need to fix it. Because the more we need to things for heal, the more your ancestors are gonna say, "Oh, grandma's doing a good job. Maybe we should just dump all into her because she has learned a lot, so she can do it." And everyone else is gonna be like, life is good. No, because we have to find harmony into all things. Yes, there is the full moon in Taurus with the lunar eclipse, and the energy feels like, geez, but what I am doing so I don't feel bad about it. Maybe I cannot fix the war between Ukraine and Russia, but maybe I can talk about my kids about how we can avoid those things. Like, for example, fighting between my boy and my daughter is a war zone too. So if they fight and we figure out how to avoid that, maybe it's a reflection of, at the bigger scale, government funding the way to get peace. Honora says that she has stomach issues, mental health, bipolar depression, anxiety, PTSD. Look, I've been there for all of my life. I had sexual harassment when I was 13, and I felt wrong, and I embraced the victim. That was my case. And I had depression and PTSD, I think my whole life, too many things. I didn't know what to do. And I kind of did escape because I couldn't fix it. And sometimes we need to chill and put the quarantine from people when we don't know yet what the solution it is. And at the same time, if my 50 it's in harmony, but their 50 it isn't, that's going to be a bad business forever. So in my case, I left my house when I was 17 and traveled for all countries I could and did a lot of stupid things because I had no structure. And depression was overwhelming, and I felt like my body was betraying to me. And next Friday, I'm going to talk about why it's so hard to leave depression. And it is because it's real in the body. You have chemistry. And even though you are doing affirmations and you said, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm light, I'm happy, I'm the light, your serotonin, your neurotransmission, your epinephrine is going to say, hell no, we have a mess here. We feel sad. And I think depression, I was able to get rid of it. And once in a while, I'm going to feel sad. And it's nothing wrong with it. It's wrong if I don't allow myself to be in all aspects of me, but I changed my life. I left my ex. I ended up being homeless. I had cancer. I get rid of it, and then I study a lot. I was trying to find myself the lessons, but at the same time, I said, okay, if I die, good. That's easy, right? Go, bam. No responsibility for me, because I wanted to die for so long, honestly. But taking responsibility of changing, it's hard. And for me, I try to remember myself. What makes me happy? If going to yoga makes me happy, whenever I feel like losing myself, I check if I can go to a class, maybe watching Netflix, maybe going to the movies, maybe eating ice cream, maybe having, I don't know, a beer with a friend. And I said, I'm just gonna, whatever feeds your soul is going to be the medicine for, I would say, all diseases, but most importantly, depression. Meditation is key. I used to meditate morning, lunch, evening, and night, and then all night I will put a playlist without ads because I will hate it, and I will leave it. And if I will wake up feeling anxious or sad, I will allow myself to cry and then go back to meditation and then go back to meditation. Whatever works out for you, Honora, try to do it until you have a result. But if whatever you are doing isn't working, try to bring new ways and new inspirations for your depression. Something that helps me when I feel an emotion trap that I don't know how to channel is sound. And I'm gonna go with your questions. If these things are very cheap, you don't need to have training. Sound will re-educate your body, and it's something that I learned from the healing month class in the West Shore. I think it was like $20. If you put it on your heart when you feel sad, depressed, or anything, and just like breathe, that's it. You could do it for a minute and then you rethink, and maybe you don't feel like you did anything better, but the more you do it, the more you will feel, because this helps your biological imbalance to balance itself. If you use oils, any oil will help you, because when you smell it, it will bring new enzymes and I don't know the name in English into your biological chemistry, and it will balance you. If you breathe, you will bring a sense of relief, and the more that you do it, the more that will work out for you. Trust me, I did it, and I wouldn't say that I'm perfect, because there is no such a thing of perfect here, because right here I'm perfect by being imperfect. But the majority of the time I feel like I'm in the right place, in the right day, doing the right thing, and that it's enough. And when I don't know what to do, the fixing thing, I just let go and said, okay, higher self, take a lead, because I'm clueless here. Show the light, and then I'm gonna have a dream or something. I hope that helps. Let me see if I can go to your questions. Honora, appreciate. Berta, appreciate. Elsa, thank you for being here. Anna. Oh, I'm glad that you felt like I helped you yesterday. Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate. Pineta, thank you so much. If you guys have any other question, please type that in. Look, Honora, stomach is connected to your solar plexus and is connected to your melton. So I will say that whatever thoughts you have are affecting your solar plexus. That will work out. But if you do a detox, you will assist your body to fight depression. Lily, thank you so much for being here. Lily shares with us that when she feels misaligned and going to talk someone that's open gifted, actually worry about them feeling me. Well, I don't worry. Sometimes I ask Metatron the Alchemist to block the person from feeling me. Well, I try not to block, because then I will have to do a meditation to take out the block, but I do it when I don't know how to handle that. And the way that I understand fifth dimension and higher dimensions is we are soul naked to everyone. And I had to learn this with the twin flame connection that I have, because he would see when I was having a sexual desire or when I wanted to kiss him, and it was uncomfortable to allow someone to see your monsters, your shadow, your demons, but I could see his. And being honest to ourselves and to someone else, saying, damn, I created that thing because I was angry with you, and now that thing is hurting both. It was a huge lesson. It's a huge lesson when you not only feel, but you could see what the things that you create, and then taking responsibility and doing something about it comes gradually. So really, whatever you feel guided, do. In my case, even the twin flame connection gives me the capacity to see everything in him. I try to set boundaries, but not actually block it, but not to be noisy. But I think sometimes he cannot hold on to himself and he sneak on me, and I have learned to say, you can stay, whatever I'm doing, it's fine. Kids, I know who it is, but set boundaries if you feel that is needed. Gabrietta said, I feel some resistance with taking steps towards focusing on my health. Any guidance from a team? Yeah, and well, resistance definitely won't help you at all. Try to be open for whatever you are ready. Because when we're not there and someone pushes, Alan, bless you. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate it. I don't like it. I don't like it even if I go to have a healing session, because I try to have one healing session at least a month. So I'm all aligned. Even though I heal myself every day, we have blind spots, and it's normal. We all have. So I go to someone else that could be more honest with me, and I just ask for the highest good. When I don't know when or how the boundary should be, just ask for whatever highest good should be. And I will take my time when I'm not there yet to understand how it is that I have to be responsible. And those things had happened with Twin Flame, with Mom, with my ex sometimes, persons that we have like love and lots of things in between that maybe doesn't come from love, like expectations that like that. I want you to be like this at this moment, and wherever those persons do not follow our own expectations, we disagree and fight. At least I do. I'll be honest. And then if I try to find harmony, but if I can, I'll let it go again. Higher self, bless this relationship, whatever I should do, and whatever point is for the highest best of both, it's in your hands. And I try to do something neutral so I don't insist on what I want and allow things to fall into whatever synergy should be. And I shield. Sometimes I have said to Inflame, like, you know what? Makes me feel sad. I need my space. Please, I will let you know when you can come again. And that's a valid choice too, because everything we heal has a certain process, so it makes sense in the mind and the heart and in the body. And sometimes we're not there yet, and that's fine. It's like, for example, if I was pregnant, I remember when I was pregnant, I wanted to be pregnant for 3 years and I couldn't get it. So every month I was having a test. I was just like, oh, not this month. Oh, not this month, right? So one day out of the blue, my ex and I separated for 3 months. And then when we get back again, in 2 weeks, I was pregnant. Like, what's going on, right? And then for those 2 weeks, I didn't knew I was pregnant, even though I really easy find out that I was. But in those 2 weeks were the most important part of that baby that I desired for so long, that I wanted with all my heart, that I had that love and fear, like, is he gonna be healthy? Am I gonna be a good man? Is it gonna be like me, like dad? Or whatever. You have lots of questions, and that's why you have 9 months to prepare yourself for whatever's coming. Imagine if those will be instant. Like, hell no, it's a lot of things to do, because you go back and forth when you are in a process of creation, like when you are in a process of manifesting the profession of your life, the house of your dreams, the partner that you have, or whatever thing that you are working on. But imagine if when I was at 5 months, I would say, doctor, put the kid out. I'm done with this. I'm burping. And I fart. I can't sleep. I go and vomit every day. Nah, but the boy is not ready. Like, I don't care. Just take it out. I just want it now, right? That's why sometimes when we want to manifest things, there are certain anchor of time. So we are all ready for that. Does that make sense? Because things has certain collective process agreements in this plane that are how we can find balance. And I go back to the same question about listening or knowing what happens to others when we are psychic, whether that is your sensitivity or your third eye or whatever. It's upon your own intuition. Ask your higher self what is the right thing to do, and you will see and know when I think you should know for something. Maybe it's a training that you know that someone is being cheated, happened to me, that you know that someone has problems in their kidneys, happened to me. Maybe it's part of us knowing how to discern boundaries. Maybe it's part of us becoming a healer. Maybe it's part of us becoming a channeler. So tune into higher self and says, okay, what's this happening to me? Is this from me? Is this from her? Is this from other dimension? And what do I do to rectify that? That the more present I am, I think the better it goes. Let me see if you guys have any other questions. Please send them again. Anna, thank you so much. I love it. Let me go back. Berta, I appreciate. Anna, I appreciate you. Meditate, send love and light to the world. Yes. Yes, but another thing that I wanted to clarify, and this is the way that I understand it. The more light I send, the more darkness will grow. Because in this plane, it is yin and yang, and we find the source whenever we are in neutrality. It isn't about ignoring when I'm upset or sad or pissed off or hurtful. It's about allowing it to be in the degree that I'm capable, that I will be honest, I'm not always is, where I can do not judge, do not carry that out, and then share it with everyone else so I can understand the lesson, why it happened, rectify, and then it can transcend for the highest good of all. I hope that makes sense. And whatever technique you do to deal with your own darkness, the more you practice, the better that you will get. From the many people that has Reiki, if we will do a question, how many do they practice Reiki daily? Maybe 90% will say, no, I just did it 20 years ago. I'm a master Reiki, but I don't practice anymore because now I'm being, I don't know, harmony, light code, whatever, quantum activator. So sometimes things will take time to show the result. I hope that works out. Do you guys, Roswitha, thank you for being here. I haven't seen or talked to you in a while. Do you guys have any last question or any suggestion for whatever short time of guided meditation we have? Because I do have a session in 15 minutes, so I would like to end with a healing light language transmission. If you have, for whatever thing we all have, yes. Okay, so let's do a light language guided meditation. Okay, I'm gonna do a sound just to clear the field. And remember to be in touch with the healing workshop that I'm going to do in the page, whether it is 2 more Saturdays or 3, I will post about it. And it's going to be open for everyone. I will receive donations. But if you cannot, it's okay. Be here anyway. If you need healing, please participate with us in the healing circle. Sometimes people just said, just send me healing because I have this need, and I said I will send healing, but can you come and meditate? No, you just pray for me because I'm in hospital right now. So request healing, but I think God in St. Pan of the Bible says help yourself so I can help you. So let's just like open the door with whatever we could do so every day it's better than the day before. Okay? And the service day is going to be every Friday. I'm going to have a team from whatever I'm learning, from whatever you guys ask me. And I hope this information is helpful and valuable. I appreciate all of the ones that donate and all of the ones that are here and share the space with me, with your soul. I hope this transmission brings whatever that you need right now. Let's breathe light in and ask Creator of all to blaze His light upon our crowns. I would like to ask you higher self, you guys, for assistance. So whatever you need right now can be streamed for you. into a healing circle that's all around you. This is going to be only 10 minutes. So give permission to yourself to adjust the sound, to relax. The world can wait just for 10 minutes. Kifakore te iki eshka. We call into your mind the light of God, creator of all universe, in whatever color you see it. You call to mind all of the things you would like to clean and purify with the power of the light of the universe. You bring to your mind maybe yourself, your body, your feelings, your beliefs, your worries, the people that you love you. And we're going to create a temple all around you. Va te kiara kori ki eshka, te ese va iki eshka. And as you, into your inner eyes, see the light of God blazing from your hands all around you, creating an egg-shaped chamber. Kitava kere esako ti ishka. I want you to feel that if there's any need to put your hands that are streaming the healing of God, of higher self, of universe, from your relationship, you can bring, for example, your partner, your kids, your family, your co-workers, and imagine that you cleanse and purify that connection. And the other hand, on whatever part of your body is asking for healing. And you can move it along the way. And as you breathe, do not allow yourself to be distracted. Listen to yourself. Listen to your body. Listen to your feelings. Listen to your mind, your ego, whatever you want to call it. Listen to your wounds, your fears, your shadows, what triggers you. Just stay there. Nothing is out of place. It's all in divine synchronicity. And we're going to give it to the hands of higher self. And as you breathe, just be aware about what happened. And this light language will support your journey. Kiva te eshka, ki te eseko te ikiara. Va ki isaku ishkate, vare teresa kovate ikiarashke desa koriki eshka. All guides, angels, galactics, ancestors, they're all being one, the level of spirit with you. You elevate yourself up, up, up to make you aware. Vitikoro soki eshka, ti eseko ti ishka. Kiva kiseku tishkita koro va sarete eshka. You relax. You breathe, and now you listen. All aspects of you will be cleansed and purified. Balance will be reclaimed, and guidance will come through. Do that now. Kiva koro ti eseko ti eshka. Vate sekoria ki eshka dosova ki iri ki eshka. Mi na ki seko te eki iraka seko ti eshka va ki eshka de osoko ko va ki eshka. Just be present in this sound. Will integrate and bring into new alchemy all aspects of you with ease and grace, granting you and anchoring whatever you will request today. So allow yourself to speak with higher self and talk to higher self about all of the things you feel like are burden, heavy, you don't know how to do, you feel like on the wrong side. And after you talk to higher self, you will shift into the right side. Let's do that now. Breathe in and out, whatever that sounded for you. We hope it was valuable, was received the way that it was meant to be, for the highest good and the highest outcome for all. I sincerely thank you and appreciate each of you for allowing me to be here, to share with you all what I know and what I don't know and what I'm learning how to do, all of the ones that meditate with me every day. I thank you with all of my heart, all of the supporters. Thank you, the ones in the membership on YouTube. I wouldn't be here without any of you learning what I'm learning, living what I'm living, and for that I feel like blessed, and in whatever way I can, it is my idea to sharing what I could do so we can all grow and hold hands together into a better day, into a better future. And all that I have to give, it's myself, knowledge, being honest, and the more transparent that I could be. So I'm going to be doing workshops and classes for free, and healing, it's been available for you at any time, only if you request it. So if you are in your 5 minutes off, I don't know what to do, come to Encoded Frequency YouTube channel or Facebook page and look for any guided meditation that will come through in the synchronicity of divine order and requests. That healing come through all of our guides, higher self. It isn't me actually who does it. I'm just the facet where whatever needs to come through will come through. Even if you don't like me and hate me, it is, if that happens, that it is for the highest good. And I thank for the place where I can become a better version of myself. I'm learning a lot for the ones that are my students. You guys think I teach you, but you guys, each of you teach me something, and I relate at certain level at some part of me that doesn't know how to do that, so we are all learning together. And I don't know if you guys have, but I'm having a huge growth for this way short class, so I thank you. This month it was a little bit heavy with the shadow work, I know, but next month that is going to be physical healing. You guys will love it. And then we're going to go into grids and dimensions and all of that stuff that's fun to learn. And then we're going to go into channeling, and in the channeling month, that month is going to be open for whomever would like to have 1 month of channeling class with a one-on-one, but I will let you guys know that it's going to be around July, I think. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and thank you so much for your stars, for your donation. I dearly appreciate. Before I go, today and this weekend, there is a drawing that has, I think, 20 or 30% that has a lot of discount. If you would like to go and have a drawing, it will assist me, because I have lots of guides giving me dreams that they want me to do, but I don't know who those drawings are, and they're not always for me. So I'm trying to draw and draw and draw and draw because it's what's coming through. So I figured out that if I could put a discount, maybe whoever it is that into the synchronicity of what I could draw and what you guys could receive, we could exchange for whatever that's meant to be. So I'm having the discount, and it is because I have this urge to draw for some reason, and it's the way that's coming through. I don't know what exactly I will do with that, but if you have thought about having a drawing, go into encodedfrequency.com and check what it is the one that has a discount. And thank you. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Yes, Berta, if you want to, like the one that I just did before, remember, message me. You're always here, and then we can agree on something. And of course, I can give you a discount, because it isn't about the amount, it's about all growing together. So have a beautiful weekend. Bye bye.